Today, let's talk about social media. But before that, I would like to welcome you to an incredible episode of Flip the Social Switch podcast. And I'm going to be your host, Tiffany. In this episode, we have to talk about social media do's and don'ts and why it actually matters. So if you are someone that you don't really understand why you should care about social media or what social media can do for you, this episode is definitely for you because it's going to be an eye-opener. But first of all, I really want to appreciate our new listeners. You have really come to the right place where you will learn, laugh, and increase your knowledge. And also, if you have been tuning in, you're an old listener, you have been here since the journey started, I really appreciate you for all the support, and I hope you are enjoying every bit of the show. We need a quick favor from you. We would love you to follow the show on any platform you are listening from, leave us a review, and also share this episode to at least one person. This is how we can be able to grow our community and help more people. I'm going to tell you something about me. Before I go into social media, before I really understood social media and stuff, I used to think social media was something that is already easy, something I knew so much about, because basically I can post, I can choose my pictures, I can caption it, I can comment on my friends' pictures and many other things. I thought that was all social media was all about. So if someone would have come to speak to me like 5 years back, I would have thought, what do you want to tell me about social media? But to be honest with you, ever since I got into this space, I have really understood what social media is about. And social media is more than just posting. Social media is more than like following people, networking and all of that stuff. Let me tell you, social media can actually change your life, and I'm not even joking, because I know that if you pay attention, you would have seen that social media have really changed a lot of people's life. So if you really want to benefit from social media, you have to try and learn the things that you should do and the things that you should not do. That is exactly what we are going to be talking about in this episode. Now, the first thing we should talk about is the do's, and I have like 5 things I want to mention that you should be able to do on social media so you can set yourself up for success. And the first thing is for you to have a social media strategy. To be honest with you, if you don't have a plan on social media, you're not going to see the results. It's just like in real life now. When you don't have a plan, that means you have already planned to fail. So if you really want to succeed on social media, you need a social media strategy. It's not more complex than that. It's as simple as that. So for you to have a social media strategy, it's not like it's rocket science. It's something really easy. It's achievable. It's something you can do. It's just for you to like know exactly what you have to do and make sure you do it. Now, for you to be able to create a social media strategy for yourself, you don't have to tell yourself that, okay, you are not a big brand or you are not a business. Even if you are someone that just wants to be posting lifestyle content, you still need a strategy. And look at the things that are involved in having a strategy. First of all, you have to decide on the people that you want to like attract when you get on that social media, because it's just like going to the market. You are not going to the market to buy from everyone. So you already have to have in mind the certain type of people you really want to attract, that when you go to that market, you're going to be able to like find them and buy something from them. So the same thing applies to social media. So if you're coming to social media, you need to know who you are trying to attract, the kind of people you want them to see you, the people you want to connect with. So those people now are the people that you can call your target audience. They're the people that you are targeting, and they are your audience. They are the main reason why you're on social media. So you need to know them. And the second thing you need to have in your social media strategy is to decide on the platform you are going to be on. I see a lot of people, they always sign up for literally every social media platform. Let me tell you, you cannot be on every social media platform. I don't literally mean you can, but I mean it's not going to benefit you to be everywhere. You have to start from somewhere. You have to start from platforms that are going to benefit you the most. So you need to make sure that you know the platform that those your target audience, those people that you are trying to attract on social media, you need to know the platform that they spend more time on. Let's say for an instance, now you're someone, you want to do a lifestyle page, you are interested in posting about lifestyle, fashion, going on vacation. Trust me, you don't have to go on Twitter. You're going to be wasting your time. What you have to actually do is to go on Instagram, because people that are on Instagram are people that are interested in lifestyle, that are interested in, show off, basically see what is going on in someone's life, enjoyment, looking good and all of that stuff, right? So if you go on Twitter now, you can't really be posting and enjoying your lifestyle content over there because the people over there, and they are interested in something else. So that's why it's very important for you to know your platform. And also make sure that you decide this before you even get started, so you can make sure that you are putting your effort into the right platform instead of spreading it across all platforms. That's why it's important for you to start and know exactly what platform you have to be on. Now, the next do that you have to do is to actually use the right tools. On social media, there are tools that you need to use that will help social media become easy for you. Let's say now you want to edit your videos. There are tools that you can use to edit your videos. Tools like CapCut. Let's say you're struggling to generate content. You can also use tools like ChatGPT or Gemini. You get, so tools are always very fantastic. It will come in handy for you. So if you really want to grow on social media, you need to get assisted and have the right tools that will legit help you. You get, so if you want me to mention more of the tools, I will in my next episode. Now, the third thing you should do is to also engage with others. Social media is actually social media for a reason. It's not somewhere that you should just post and go. Social media is social media for interaction, for you to get to know people, for you to interact with people. That means you have to be engaging with others. You have to build a relationship with others. If not, that is going to defeat the purpose of social media. So if you really want to grow on social media, you really have to engage with people. That is how you are going to get seen, and that is how you are going to build amazing relationship. And now finally is staying consistent. You cannot grow on social media when you are not consistent. That means you just showing up in a month and the next 2 months you're nowhere to be found. So if you really want to grow on social media, you have to make sure to start staying consistent. Show up as much as you can. And consistency doesn't have to be every day. Consistency can also be you deciding to show up every 3 days in a week or every 2 days in a week. The reason why is that your audience is already going to get used to the fact that they expect to see your content, to see your post, or to see you online in a certain point in time. And it's going to make them trust you. It's going to make them remember you at all times. So this is why consistency is key. Now let's talk about things that you should not do. The first thing that you shouldn't do is pleasing everyone. To be honest, I know that social media has so much power. There is this control. So many people are losing it because of the thought of what people will say. They want to be on everyone's good book. But you know the truth, you can't be on everyone's good book. You cannot please everyone. If you try that, you are going to drain. You are going to be exhausted at the end of the day. So you have to be able to learn how to be authentic, to be real, to be yourself on social media. And if you are yourself, people are going to like you for who you are. People are going to appreciate you for who you are. And when you are fake, when you are trying to please everybody, trust me, people can tell when you are fake. And nobody likes fake. There is no freaking way you can be able to please everyone. So always keep this in mind. Be authentic, be real. Now the second thing you shouldn't do is to buy followers. We have seen it on social media. People get pressured by, oh, this person has 1 million followers, this person has 1,000 followers. It now looks as if followers is the only way for you to have a flex on social media, and which is not true. But this thing have really pressured a lot of people to go ahead to buy followers. Followers that they don't even need. And you know the funny thing, those followers cannot be real because you cannot buy real followers. Do you understand me? The followers you are buying are just going to sit there as numbers, even though they are real people's accounts. Those people are not really interested in what you have to say. They are just there because you bought them or because you joined an engagement point, which is not going to be good for your account. And to be honest with you, algorithm, all these social media apps, they can actually tell when you buy a follower, or when you buy views, when you buy likes. And trust me, it's going to destroy your account. It's something that you really don't want to do. I actually did that when I was not exposed. Just like I told you earlier, I used to think I knew social media. I didn't even know. I had no single knowledge. So I made this mistake, and I'm really trying to stop you from making it. Anyone asking you to buy followers does not really know the harm that buying followers will do to your account. It's going to mess up your account. And the reason why is that these platforms can be able to detect fake followers, and it's going to really mess up your account. It's going to stop your account from actually growing at the end of the day. So make sure you are not buying followers. Now, the next thing you should avoid doing is comparing your growth. It's so easy to compare your page or your account with other people's own. Okay, you'll be like, this person I met, this person I knew when they started, and now they're in 10K, they're in 20K, and then you are still in 5K. Trust me, everybody's journey is not the same. Their audience is not even your audience. So make sure to grow at your own pace. Stop comparing yourself. It's only going to sadden you. It's only going to make you feel pressured. It's not going to help you. That comparison is not healthy at all. So let you go. Stop comparing yourself. The only person you should compare yourself with is yourself. That means you have to compare your 2024's achievement to your 2023 achievement, and that is how you grow. Now, the next thing you shouldn't do is actually deleting negative review. Let's say you're a business owner or you're a social media manager handling social media for your clients and for brands. Make sure you're not deleting negative review. Allow it to be there, because when you're deleting negative review, it's going to make people not to trust you. It will be like you are hiding something. It's going to make that page look less authentic. So always allow the negative review to be there, but make sure to address it and take care of it. You get me? But don't delete it. Now, finally, the thing that you shouldn't do is to actually lose your personal touch. Right now that AI is here, AI is assisting with content, assisting with so many things. Even with the scheduling tools, there's a lot of things assisting with, going on social media. Make sure you don't lose your personal touch, because at the end of the day, there are people that now forget themselves. They don't longer want to use their brain. They don't longer want to post manually. They don't longer want to come up with content with their brain. You're not putting your brain into use and all of that stuff. AI, all these tools are really helpful, but you don't have to abuse it. So make sure not to lose your personal touch. To be honest with you, social media is a beautiful place and we all want to grow, right? But you have to understand that some good things actually take time. So you have to be patient with yourself. There's this lady that I have been following in the past how many years. She actually started posting in 2020, but she wasn't growing. She was at 3K followers for a long time till 2024. That was when she was able to grow to 40,000 followers. So who could have thought since 2020 to 2024? That means it took her 4 years, right? But at the end of the day, it paid off. Now she's making money. Now she's growing her business. Now she's signing up deals. Now she's partnering with bigger brands and all of that stuff. This is what social media can do for you. So always remember to be patient and to continue to do the right things. So if you're ready to get started on social media, if you're ready to see results, make sure to apply literally everything that I said. We have finally come to the end of this podcast episode. So I really hope you learned something valuable and you're going to be applying it in real life, because what happens to some people is that they can hear everything that will help them, but they will not take action. And until you take action, that is when those things that you have heard will be very helpful to you. So be a doer, don't just be a listener. Make sure to take action at the end of the day. Social media will change your life. I guarantee you that. So make sure to take action. If you love this episode, share to 1 or 2 of your friends, your family. We are going to definitely find this episode very helpful. And thank you for tuning in once again. See you in my next episode. Bye.